Day 148, and every day, what it's come down to is that I've figured out I have two priorities. One is obviously top priority, that's falling asleep in the wish fulfilled at night. And then during the day, the second priority is just to be as present as I can be for as long as I can be, whatever it takes to be present, because that's where your power is in the present moment. And so over the last, I guess, 4 weeks, 4+ weeks, we've started doing these challenges, and most of the challenges have been about basically how to keep yourself in the present moment. The first one, asking yourself questions. That brings you into the present moment when you're asking yourself questions. The second one, affirmations at night. That helps with the wish fulfilled. The third one, closing your eyes, seeing yourself as the person you want to be, reminding yourself this is the real world. When you remind yourself this is the real world and this is just experience, that brings you into the present moment when your eyes open. Because why wouldn't you be present? You know this is the real world. This is where you create. So then you're present for everything else. You're not trapped in that thought stream. And then number 4 was just noticing your constants. Anytime there's a negative emotion, that should be a red flag to you. That should be your indicator. That should be an alarm bell that you're not in the present moment. And so this week, it's no coincidence that the new challenge has to do with keeping you in the present moment. And what the new challenge is going to be is a phrase, and I want you to say the phrase over and over and over again. Okay? I've been using this for the last 2 days. I guess my subconscious knows that Fridays are the challenge days, so it keeps giving me these, new techniques that I'm using that I begin using like the day before. All right. And basically what it comes down to is it's what's the rush? What's the rush? If you've been watching these videos and if you know about the law of assumption and if you've realized that and you believe and you know that creation is finished, it's done. Everything, anyone that you want to be is already finished. It's just about feeling yourself into that person. So when you believe that and you know that you don't have to go anywhere for anything, it's just about feeling yourself into the present moment, into that person, and then following the impulses. What's the rush? And besides, where are you going anyway? Where are we going? If you are a billionaire and you have everything that you want and you're at the end of your life, the game's over, right? You have all these things, but there's no, it's not like you just get to live forever and ever and ever and you're rushing to get somewhere. We're not rushing to get anywhere. It's just all part of the game. It's part of the roller coaster ride. So if you believe and you know that creation is already finished, then it's just about feeling yourself into that person. What is the rush? And so for me, that's a reminder. Anytime I say to myself, what's the rush? Immediately it puts everything into perspective. What's the rush? Where am I going? What am I trying to do? Why can't I just enjoy this moment? You ever do that? It's like you're eating and you want to eat your food like so fast to get full. And so you don't even enjoy the eating when it's like before that, you were like, I can't wait to eat. And then while you're eating, you're thinking about the next thing you're going to do. Meanwhile, you're just fast forwarding through life. You're not even enjoying the moment. So being present is everything. And I've been taught, I constantly talk about it, because if you're not present, what is the point of anything anyway? Because you're not here to enjoy it. And so what's the rush? That is the challenge. I want you to say it and repeat it to yourself constantly, every day. I want it running in your mind like I've been doing since yesterday. What's the rush? And then I'll forget again, and I'll feel myself like speeding up, and I'll be like, what's the rush? And it immediately brings me back. Sometimes it just brings me back for a second, for a moment. But if you keep bringing yourself back in moments, then what have I talked about before? Like, where it's like that old person, they can't grab you. And if you're constantly reminding yourself, what's the rush? And that immediately brings you back into the present moment, then it's like, how long can that old person grab you for? A moment here and there, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, what's the rush? Oh, okay, I'm back. And as I said, the shorter amount of time that you're in the simulation and you're present, the easier it is to come out of it when you do drift into the simulation. Nobody's present 24/7, I don't think. At least I haven't met that person. But I bet you, because I watch people who are very successful, I've started watching people like on TV, sports players and stuff, and even successful people that I see in my life, they're present a lot more than I am, and a lot more than the unsuccessful people that I know. They're just, when somebody talks, if they ask a question, they're locked in. Nothing else. The world could be falling down outside of them, and guess where their concentration and focus is? On the person who is answering their question. So for me, it's just, again, two priorities: falling asleep in the wish fulfilled and being present. And so every challenge has been pretty much being present, or helping to get a technique to help bring us, whoever's doing the challenge, into the present moment. And that's what I'm going to continue today. So if you're going to do the challenge, tell me that and let me know that you're in, and let's rock and roll. Wait, what's the rush? Rock and roll, let's slow down. What's the rush? I enjoy making these videos. Why am I rushing through this video? There you go, right there. That's how it works. All right, so also, I wanted to add on, this is a second part of it. Okay, since that's kind of easy, I also want you to, if you haven't listened or if you didn't watch yesterday's video, I created a new affirmation video. It's for when you're sleeping, all right, with wealth and abundance affirmations. If you want to do the second part of the challenge, you will listen to that for the next 7 days. If you can't listen to it with headphones, which I know some people have that issue, some people that I know, like my mom, she wants to do it. She wants to listen to affirmations at night, but for whatever reason, it just doesn't work for her. But your subconscious will pick up. If you leave your phone next to your bed and play it on a low volume, as long as you can hear it a little bit, your subconscious will still be able to pick that up. All right, so that's the second part of the equation. If your wish fulfilled, which I know a lot of people's wish fulfilled probably has to do with wealth and abundance, since that is basically comes with a happy life, being able to just do whatever you want, financial freedom. That's the second part of it. So if you just want to do the first part, that's fine. If you want extra credit, or if you want to, I guess, fast forward your results, all right? Because I know these meditations, I know these sleep affirmations help, all right? I know they do, 100%. I used to listen to them before I even started making these videos, and they helped whenever I did it, all right? So, the Lion's Den. Last night, I'm just going to, again, all 6 people, I think everyone checked in except for Thankful. But Lion's Den, Brent, Kate, Shadow Flare, Lee Hodges, Brent, Kate, Shadow Flare, Lee Hodges, Nora, and Thankful, all falling asleep in the wish fulfilled, all staying consistent, all changing their lives. All right. That's going to be it for today. Friday night. Enjoy your Friday night. What's the rush? Enjoy your Friday night. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Slow down. Maybe that should be the second part of it. Slow down. What's the rush? Slow down. All right. Day 148 in the books. I'll see you tomorrow. Day 149. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy.